I'll have you come into a toe squat. So to do this, you might need a couple props, because we're going to tuck our toes under. Make sure the pinky toe is in there too. Sometimes that little piggy misses out on the party. The blocks are there to give you something to put weight into. If that's more than you need, you might find just sitting on one block will be enough support. And some bodies don't even need that. And if that's the case, you can just find yourself seated in a toe squat, allowing your knees to slide forward as your thighs relax. All of our digestive meridians and eliminative, so stomach, spleen, liver, gallbladder, kidney, urinary bladder, all come into our toes. So it's a good place to put a little bit of stress. And while we're here, let's bring the left arm up and back. Give yourself a little pat on the back because you're doing great. And bring your right hand to your left elbow, and you can press down with the hand or draw the head back into the arm. Or, if you're flexible enough, the right hand can come around and the fingers can grab. Finding this cow face pose. And breathe deeply into the left armpit. Breathe deeply into the right shoulder. As you take 3 more really big breaths in and out of this shape. And notice that big breath doesn't mean fast. Quite the opposite, really. 2 more in and out as you pay attention to the top and the bottom of your breath. And then eventually we'll inhale, helicopter our left arm under the right to have the shoulder hands meet, or the back of the hands, the front of the hands. We'll find eagle arms and then take your eagle swimming. So let your ribs, your chest, your shoulders, arms, head and neck move in whatever way feels really intuitive on your body. Exploring any achiness or deep sensations. And if you find something really sore, just pause there and take a couple generous breaths in and out of this shape. Are we still on our toes? All right, well, let's come off then. Inhale, open up your goalpost arms. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to the ground and come onto the tops of your feet and bounce into them a little bit. Get the blood and the prana flowing back through. We'll sit down on our heels this time, bringing our hands once again to a pair of blocks so that as we lift our knees, we can put some weight into the upper body. If you don't need that support, then you can just bring your hands to the lap as we bring some stimulation and stretching to the ankles and the tops of the feet. All of our digestive energy, so the stomach and spleen, liver, gallbladder, run over the tops of the feet, where the kidney, urinary bladder are more in the bottom. So this is a digestive pose. And if it's not stimulating enough for you, you can bring your hands to your knees and lift your knees and your torso at the same time to put even more stress on the tops of the feet. Wherever you are, keep your jaw relaxed and your face soft, and take 2 more breaths in and out of this place. And when you finish, you can return your knees to the earth. Bring your hands forward once again, and we'll tuck the toes one more time because that was so fun. And while we're here, we'll bring the right arm up and back. Left hand finding the elbow at first, maybe stays there, or come into the full archer bind in the arms, and just breathe once again generously into the shoulder, the armpit and the shoulder head as you inhale. And continue to relax your thighs and your facial expression as you exhale. Just a couple more. Our shoulders are a major divergent point, stimulation point for our lungs and our heart and our large and small intestine. 1 more. And then as you inhale, we'll windmill the right arm under the left, finding the shoulder heads back or front of the hands, moving into the eagle exploration as you move around in the ribs, the shoulders, the head and neck. Most of the in postures really focus on the hips and the low back. But anywhere there's fascial ligament tissue at the joints, any place where bone meets bone, There's yin tissue, so it's really helpful for our body to nurture and love on the tissues of our shoulders and our feet and ankles, which we're still on, I know. So inhale, open up your arms wide like you're hugging the whole universe, and then exhale, bring your hands back to the ground and stampede into the tops of the feet once again if you need. And as you're ready, you can sit back down on your heels, just allowing that life to be in your feet. We do this work to counter wearing shoes, especially if you wear high heels, because we want to create a lot of platform in the foot, which tends to go away as we wear closed-toed shoes. So this is a way we can maintain our dexterity and be less inclined to fall over as we age.